Welcome to the Museum of Aquarium and Pet History for another exciting video. So buckle up, folks. I have a couple things that were done by Lynn, one of our premier restorers, and I just wanted to show those to you. This is a one-spot flea display. The thing was toast. Came from a barn that basically was sitting there since the 1950s, and she basically restored the whole thing. All of these little flea things came with a flea comb, which I thought was really quite cute. And she cleaned all these up, polished them, put them in this neat little display. And that is one spot flea powder. And I told you, I think in an older video, that they have a building. It's no longer there, but it was shaped like their logo, like the dog. So it was a dog-shaped building that was part of Americana. It's been in a few books. So that was quite cool. And then the other one that we have is this dog Savors. This was really toast, and she did a good job. So it looks like lifesavers, but they call them dog savers. This was 1960s, 1970s. It's a high protein snack for dogs. I'm not really sure what's in it. Let's see here if we can see really quick. Made from fish, and I think that's fish. Got to be more than fish. But this is quite interesting because they don't do little things like this anymore for dogs, like a snack that looks like a lifesavers. So that's quite cool. And for you vintage marine buffs, you might remember this. This is a Sander protein skimmer. This is one of the original, earliest protein skimmers sold for marine fish keepers in the 1970s, early 70s, I believe, is when this was. This was sold from Aquarium Stock Company. They're the ones that actually carried it and sold it. And even though it's Sander is the brand name, Aquastock is the one who sold it. That's the Aquarium Stock Company out of New York. It's got the New York insignia right there. So this is really quite old, and this was also in really bad shape, and she cleaned it up, and that is one of the few marine artifacts that we have. And then last but not least, just to keep her busy, I had her paint a Broadway pet store sign. So this is a sign for my friend's pet shop that was in London, England, and I used to visit it when I was a late teenager, early 20s. I would go visit him, and we would definitely cause some havoc in London. And he had a great store. It was 3 stories high. It was a brownstone, and his sign looked just like this, Broadway Pet Store. So that she painted freehand, believe it or not. So we're going to hang this up in the museum once we open up. So I just wanted to show that to you guys. So now we'll get into a couple packages. Oh, one more thing. This was a tank that we got off of eBay, and I just love this because it is 3/4 of a gallon. So look at that. That's not even 1 gallon. It's 3/4 of a gallon aquarium, metal frame from the 60s, and at the top is stamped Metaframe. And when I bought it, it didn't say that it was a Metaframe tank, but then I got it in and I saw the Metaframe stamped on it, which I thought was really cool. So that is a little Metaframe aquarium. All right, so let's see here. A couple of things. Oops. Don't want to cut my finger off. Ow. Yes, like that. Get these extra sharp. Oh, I did cut myself. Extra sharp razor blades, and that's what happens. All right, so this one here. Oops, cut. All right, we're back. So this is a small Rexall goldfish bowl. So Rexall store, one of the most popular drugstores. Kind of think of CVS, you know. But back in the 60s, I don't know how far back Rexall went, but I'm sure they went back to like the 30s. This is a goldfish bowl. When they sold goldfish, sometimes they would give you the bowl for free, or they would sell it very cheaply. Definitely made in a mold. It's got the mold pattern here on the side. The interesting thing is they made 4 sizes of this. This is the smallest size. Then they made a squat one, which was the next size up. Then they made a third one, which was the medium-sized one, which is the most popular one that I see. Then they made a almost 1 gallon one, which is almost impossible to find. So we have in the museum all 4 sizes. So that is a little Rexall goldfish bowl. And let's see what else we got. Oh, okay. It's going to be small box day. Hopefully I won't cut myself again. All right. Oops. Now this, I know what it is. I hate that little paper. Okay. Now, this is from probably the 60s. Back in the 60s, everybody smoked. Well, not everybody, but a lot of people smoked. Bad habit. And this little lighter, which is very collectible, is from Gulf Fish Farms, Palmetto, Florida at the time. That's where they were located. And it's got what looks like Cardinal tetras on the back. Those don't look like neons. They look like cardinals. Gulf Fish Farms was Ross Socolof, who was a famous fish hobbyist. Has a couple of fish named after him, I believe, and wrote a book on basically fish, which you can get from the American Cichlid Association. Wrote a book on his life, but great hobbyist, Ross Socolof. I think we might do one more. I know I'm running a little bit late, but I'm going to do one more. Oh, you know what? I better save this for next week because I'm going to go too fast. I'm going to cut myself again. All right. So that's it for this week, folks. I hope you had a good time, and we'll see you again next week.